Now, I believe wholeheartedly that the narrator of an audiobook can completely make a story. So I'm going to share with you 5 books that I listened to on audio initially that were so good, I bought the physical copy to keep on my bookshelves. The first one is One True Love by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I absolutely lost my mind over this book, listening to it on audio, standing in my kitchen, making dinner, bawling my eyes out at the end. It was just such a beautiful story, and I think listening to it versus like if I was laying in bed reading just made all the difference. I had to have it. Then we have The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. This is a book that if I don't think I listened to it on audio, it wouldn't have been like my vibe. I wouldn't have loved it as much. It's kind of like a fun, quirky romance with a little bit of a magical realism element to it, and I just really, really enjoyed it, and I've already said like I think this is going to be one of my favorite books of the year. Then we have another Taylor Jenkins Reid, After I Do. This one is one that I never see on TikTok, I feel like, but the story was so good on audio that I was obsessed. I had to have it. Loved it. Then we have The Wish by Nicholas Sparks. I don't think I've read a Nicholas Sparks book in 10 years, but this became available on my Libby app on audio, and I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. Didn't even know anything about it, what it was about. This book crushed me. It was so good. It was so beautiful. It had me like crying like happy/sad tears. This is so good, and I just feel like it is also so different from the Nicholas Sparks books that I remember that were kind of like cheesy, predictable romance. I don't know. This was not that in a good way. And last is just one more Taylor Jenkins Reid book, Carrie Soto is Back. This is one that I know if I had just straight read it, I would not have enjoyed it as much. It is about a tennis player who is retired, and then after retirement decides to make a comeback, even though she's a little bit older than most of the professional tennis players. And I don't know, this just listened to like a movie, in my opinion. It had like sound effects, it had the different voices of the news, sportscasters. It was so good.